how to increase sales with a process. And more importantly, the right process. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. So the right process is needed if we're going to increase our sales. And no, I'm not going to just point to my sales book and say, that's what you need to do. Because your process is going to look a little bit different than each and every other person that's out in sales. How you interact with people, how you engage them, that's also going to be different. Now mine's kind of like a backbone kind of deal where you can add your stuff to it. But there's tons of processes out there, and you need to find the right process if you're going to succeed at sales. Now, why do we need a process? Well, a process actually makes us more efficient. That's right. It makes us more efficient by following a process. And I know that's not a buzzword and it sounds really cool, but every successful person I've ever met follows a process. And that process is how they show up consistently over time to generate amazing results. And that's what a process really does. It helps us be consistent all the time because people like consistency. As much as they like the flashy stuff, they love consistency more. That's why if you ever go to a Chick-fil-A, there's lines out the door. Nobody cares about waiting in line. They want that Chick-fil-A because it's consistent service. And one that they say, my pleasure, every time you say thank you, right? We know what we're gonna get. That's what our customers want from us. And so applying the sales process, the right one for you, will actually help you be more consistent and help you make more sales. Now, I talked about earlier that all the successful people that I've met follow a process. And it's not the same process for everything. But I gotta tell you, Navy SEALs, top athletes, big-time CEOs, they all follow the same process of how they show up at their position. If you go and look at sports, they're following a process how they stretch before they work out, before they go over game plan. And they go through looking at what they need to accomplish in that week's game. Same thing. Navy SEALs have a process called fail forward fast. Slow is fast, fast is deadly is another one of their things. And what that means is if you act too fast and hastily, you're gonna mess up. So slow is fast. Consistently. That's right. If we're consistent, the process is going to help. So building in the right kind of process is going to make you very successful at whatever you're doing. And I gotta tell you that anything that I've ever done and I've been successful at, it's because I followed a process. In sales, I follow a process. In everything else I do. How I show up for these videos, how I set stuff up, how I do my blogs, how I do my keynotes, or my trainings. I have a process of how I show up for each and every one of those things, and I'm consistent, I execute well, and people get the point and learn the content easily so they can go and apply. That's what I do. And so you can be very consistent and achieve all your goals by installing the right process for you. If you do that, you're gonna be a success. Now, if you have any more questions on this, feel free to reach out. Contact information's below. If this video was helpful, hit like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody you think it might benefit. That's why I do these videos, to help you. We'll see you next time.